Good morning, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today we're going to be doing our morning reading. A little bit late. I slept in today, felt great, feeling recharged, feeling good. So let's see. Let's see what messages are coming through for Pisces. As you guys know, when I post so many readings, it doesn't even necessarily has to be about the messages or predictions. Sometimes it's just about sharing this space, starting the day with motivational messages, our coffee, our beautiful Pisces coffee mug that you can get today if you want. Sometimes it's about the hangout and connecting to spirit in a very easy way, while you're driving to work, if you get the chance to work right now with the pandemic, or just, putting on your makeup or whatever, cleaning the house. So I welcome you guys into this beautiful space. We are around the corner from Pisces season, and I'm super excited. I'm planning to do a lot of things for you guys. I'm planning to celebrate. It's my 30th birthday, so that's a big milestone as well. I am born on March 4th. Shout out to all the Pisces that are born that day. I'm sure there's plenty of you in this channel. Alrighty, universe, what's up? Let's do a Celtic cross. What does Pisces need to know today? Take what resonates with you, as always. Two of Wands, beautiful. This is the main energy. I think I've never pulled this card in this deck. It's a beautiful illustration. Shows a woman here thinking. She looks very positive. She looks very, sort of like immersed in a sense of wonder. What do I want to do now? What feels good? With the Two of Wands, this is, to me, always a card that is letting us know that you are in the right path, right place, right time. That the path in which you're in, if it brings any kind of obstacles, you can totally overcome them. In the challenge position, you have the Six of Cups, Pisces. So right now, you may be having a little bit of a challenge with maybe a person from your past, maybe someone from past lives, someone you feel very connected to. This could be someone who you feel like you really click or vibe with in a very good way. For some of you, you may have challenges with a specific person that you know. For others, you may be having a little bit of a challenge with the idea of a soulmate, romantic love. Some of you may be feeling very nostalgic about the past, fantasizing, romanticizing how things used to be, the freedoms that you used to have, how it felt being with someone specific. Even if you are in a current partnership or you're single, I do feel like you're going to be kind of like reminiscing quite a bit. In the past, we've got the Five of Swords. Pisces, if you're new to the channel, I don't read reversals, personal preference, just so you know. With the Five of Swords here, in the recent past, you could have been recently going through a little bit of inner turmoil. And I say inner because I'm really intuitively feeling that this, it doesn't have to do as much with other people as it has to do with you. Maybe you had some kind of fallout, conflict, discussion, or something with someone who you feel very connected to, someone who you really vibe with. And in the recent past, it didn't flow. Something happened, some kind of drama, some kind of something. And also, it wasn't really about how the situation unfolded externally as much as what it made you feel. It could have been very destabilizing. Pisces, whatever could have happened. And I feel like now you're in the right path after that. In your mind space, you've got the Death card. So some of you guys may have chosen to walk away from this conflict, from this person. Some of you guys could be thinking about a Scorpio as well. You could be thinking about a very powerful transformation that has occurred or is occurring. You may take it as it resonates. Be even thinking about the concept of death. But I feel like your mind space, your psyche is sort of like transforming in a positive way. Maybe you're sort of cleaning a little bit your thoughts, your limiting beliefs. You're sort of like putting an end to certain things that could be holding you back. Maybe because of a recent conflict that you had internally, you realize like, wow, I have a lot of like negative perceptions about this, about love or health or money or something. And you have maybe chosen, after realizing that, to do something about it, which is nice, to take action. In the near future, you've got the Knight of Swords, Pisces. So it seems like you're going to be moving very quickly into your goals. It's like, I feel like you've gotten a new rhythm to you, a new pace, a fast pace. I feel like you're more focused on your path than you were before. Maybe before you felt a little distracted by someone else's energy. And now it's like, okay, there's no obstacles in my way. I'm going all in. I'm going really strong for my desires. No one is going to stop me. No one is going to hold me back. Not even myself, Pisces. And you could potentially be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in the near future. Some people may want to come in and create drama for you, but you're not having it. You're very clear on your priorities at this time, Pisces, and it is going to show. It is going to show as massive success for you that we've already been talking about in all the previous readings. If you're one of the subscribers that really watch the readings on a daily basis, maybe you have coffee with me or tea at nighttime whenever those readings appear, we have talked about this massive success coming. And I feel like it's piling up. It's like one success after another success after another success. And it's like really piling up. That vibe, that frequency has been present almost all 2020. Which is very kind of like contradictory to what people are experiencing. The majority of the signs have been struggling, as you can probably tell. But you, Pisces, you're laser sharp, you're focused. And you have developed a muscle in going through hard times. You know, it's like you are sort of used to it, but like in a good way though. Like you are very resilient. Whereas other people maybe have struggled a little bit more because they haven't had that much conflict in the previous years as you. And they haven't developed the same resilience that you have. What the universe wants you to know is that it's okay to rest as well. Even though you're moving really quickly into the future, the Knight of Swords, which is the card that's coming in your future, is a little abrupt sometimes. The speed is a little obsessive. The Knight of Swords sort of like can go so fast that they sort of step on everybody and everything on the way, and they don't care about anything. They're so laser focused that they become a little inconsiderate and create a little chaos around them. The thing is, they don't give a shit, you know. They're going for their goals. And the universe wants you to know that you can take from this energy the best of it, which is the speed, the laser sharp focus, the goal-oriented mindset, all the nice, good things. But as far as the shadow aspect of it, the universe is letting you know that it doesn't have to be like that. You don't have to obsess to the point of burning yourself out. We always say this in the readings. This is a card of rest. This is a card of recovery. This is a card of making sure that your body is taken care of. Good sleep, hydration, good food, the whole thing, right? And we see a little rainbow here. It's very subtle. And it's letting me know that the more you allow yourself to be in a state of balance, the more blessed you're going to be. So it's definitely a balance between the masculine and the feminine. With the Knight of Swords in the future, it's like very masculine energy of, I'm going to go, I'm going to take action, I'm going to make it happen. But then the universe is sort of like reminding you, yeah, but at the same time, balance it with downtime, allowing yourself to receive, being in a very soothing, welcoming feminine energy. As far as your frequency goes, we have the Five of Cups. I gotta say, I don't love this all that much, Pisces. The Five of Cups is a card that tells us that the perspective you have right now could be adjusted, and could be a little more uplifting. You do have the Death card in your mind and the Five of Cups. So this could be grief. All right, some of you guys could be experiencing grief over something that is no longer. You could be longing for a person from your past, maybe even a breakup, maybe you're sad about it. That's okay. But if this is you being ungrateful, Pisces, then we would need to probably adjust that, Pisces, I would say. Because the Five of Cups could be a card in which, not could be, it is, a card that tells us that you're focusing on all the negative, you're focusing on the things that need to be better, you're focusing on everything that could be improved, corrected, maximized, to the point in which you're no longer recognizing all the beautiful things that are in your environment or in front of you, the things that you have already manifested. And even though it's good to work on things, don't let that desire for more and for better sort of like create a shadow that doesn't allow you to enjoy where you're at right now. Because Pisces, you gotta admit that you have come a long way. No one can take that away from you. And there's another rainbow here as well. Some of you guys need to rest. A lack of good quality of sleep could be making you see things more negative than they are. These are the same messages, guys. I personally love to post these readings. You know, this is what I do for a living. I love this. This is my space of peace. This is sort of like my meditation. I love to post a lot of readings, as you guys know. And the thing about posting many readings close together is that the messages can become a little bit redundant. Meaning that, yeah, maybe these messages were here last night and yesterday's morning. And they may become repetitive. But the good thing is that they are confirmation. You know, how beautiful is it that we connect with different decks, different cards, different expectations for each reading, and the same messages are coming through. That means that they are very relevant and they're being confirmed time and time again by Spirit. In the environment, you've got the King of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio person. You could be dealing with someone who's really working on their emotional maturity. Maybe you're even dealing with a collective. This could be a specific sign, energy, planet, astrological energy. But there's something here moving you and encouraging you, inspiring you and others to develop a more mature emotional perspective. It's like you're leaving the pettiness behind and stepping into a moment of more maturity, collectively and in your environment. Something may be changing that marks a new beginning, a phase that is more stable, more grounded, more responsible maybe. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Seven of Wands. So you really want to defend your point of view, defend your space, create solid boundaries that no one can break, okay? You want to protect your energy, you want to protect your magic, you want to protect your path. And you may find that there are a lot of little distractions that can come in, but you don't want to entertain any of that. Whether those are people, offers, ideas, new things all over that are just not in sync with what you're doing right now, you don't want to entertain them. I think that you are sort of like gathering all of your energy, and instead of allowing it to be sort of like dispersed around, you're sort of like gathering it all and focusing on one specific thing, and that is going to just explode into massive success. It may not be just one thing, it may be more than one thing, but it's like a few things that have your complete devotion, commitment, attention. And the rewards for that, the consequences of that are going to be very noticeable for you. And last but not least, we've got the Ace of Cups, Pisces. I love it. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love, you know, self-love, self-care. This, with the little eye drawn in this cup, I feel like you are entering a new phase in which you're going to get to know your intuitive psychic power a little bit more deeply. It seems like you're going to be stepping into a more powerful version of yourself altogether, Pisces. Some of you guys, those of you who are dealing with grief, those of you specifically are advised to really take it easy. You may feel like you need to distract yourself by moving really quickly towards your goals, and that's okay. Just make sure that you are not sort of like postponing your healing. I'm hearing that may change you into someone you don't want to be. If you're not processing your grief, that may change you into someone that you don't want to be, Pisces. And I feel like that's so true. You know, when my sister died a few years ago, that was really difficult for me. It still is, obviously. And I did develop this little chip on my shoulder. I became quite bitter. I know that I may not strike you as a bitter person if you watch the readings, but I became quite just like, fuck everybody, you know, like, fuck it. And that was because, in a way, I wasn't processing my grief. I still feel like I'm not there yet. So, you know, it's a journey that is very personal for everybody. There's no right or wrong way to grief. There's no timeline for grief. You're never going to be just healed from the grief. It comes and goes in waves, as they say. But if it's calling on you, if you're feeling like, oh, I should really journal about this, I have a lot of thoughts in my mind about this, I feel like going to therapy, I feel like going to my shaman or my healer and just sort of like venting about it, don't ignore that. Don't cover that up with responsibilities that you have in the moment, because that is a nudge of your soul saying like, hey, it's time. You know, it's time to maybe peel this particular layer of the grief process. Let's see what additional messages are coming through for the Pisces collective. Assessing. First quarter moon. Card number 9. 9 may be relevant for some of you guys. Honestly, I'm not getting much from this card, so I'm going to see what the other cards are bringing in to see the context. Assessing. First card. Second card. Change. Now this is making more sense. Thunder moon and surrender. Beautiful. Some of you guys are going through deep change, and you can feel the transformative energy sort of like wanting to come in, wanting to come through. It's important for you to channel it consciously. It may manifest as a very impulsive, random need for change. But if you are conscious and you assess it before that energy comes in, you may be more conscious on how to use it. So instead of just having an impulsive, random decision that will bring in change for the sake of change, you may say, oh, okay, I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling pulled for change. Let's do something with this that I've always wanted to do. Let's change our diet, or let's change our workout routine, because I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I haven't felt ready. You know what I mean? Like, take that energy and channel it in the best way possible for you and what you want. Not just change something like random, like your hair color out of nowhere if you haven't really thought about it and you really don't want that. But you're gonna feel very much like craving change So do it mindfully, that's all I'm saying. All right, Pisces. I love you guys to the moon and back. If you ever want to say thank you for the readings, there's tons of ways in which you can do that. You can comment, you can like, you can definitely subscribe. I would love to have you here. I want to have every Pisces on YouTube in this club. I wonder how many Pisces are in YouTube. I have no clue. But I think we're off to a good start with the 60,000 milestone. If you ever want to support the channel with purchasing our Pisces as fuck mug, you can do so. The information is going to be below. That is a very good way to support the channel and get a little treat in the meantime. Also, I offer a lot of online courses. That's kind of my thing. I really, really like to teach. That's just part of my mission, and I really enjoy it. And there's a lot of beautiful healing and healing experiences, and at the same time online courses that can help you out to sort of like heal, grow, learn, change your life for the better. So check them out. They're all going to be under this video in the description box below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.